twisted. And this is for anybody that ever got out of a fucked up situation.
I'm here with Megan Jean and the KFB. So tell me, guys, you've been on the road for a long time. What's it like? What's it really like on the road for an independent musician?
It's tiring. I mean, You have to play a lot, and it's not really as glamorous as people think at all. I mean, it's a lot of Waffle House. I mean, it's wonderful. Time goes by slowly. Time goes by really fast. Um, you're constantly meeting new people. Sometimes I get just tripped out, like how much stuff we do in a month. I'll be like, wow, that was only a week ago. We did all this stuff in a week. But then somehow it's been 3 years and it feels like we just left like a week ago. I mean, it speeds up and slows down all at the same time, and it's sort of hard to explain, but you feel like you're in a state of, sort of like suspended animation, but you're constantly moving forward. It's a bit like bouncing a tennis ball on an open box car. Like the tennis ball bounces with you, but it shifts ever so slightly. You're literally moving at a different speed than everyone else.
And you, like she said, you meet just the widest variety of people all the time. Music's kind of the ultimate olive branch. So anytime you go somewhere new and no one knows who you are, it's a lot easier to like make friends, and you also tend to you tend to see the best in what different places have to offer coming in when you're playing music. So you
sometimes see the worst.
Sometimes you do see the worst. That's true, but. For the most part,
everybody's got a bad night.
Yeah, but for the most part, you kind of see the best, and it gives you a real perspective on. It gives you a perspective on the country that is really unique, I think.
Do you feel like there's a constant struggle to get in front of just the right person? That whole that magic night you see in the movies where the agent shows up in the audience, and then suddenly you have a record deal and all that. Does it feel like that's a struggle? Is that an ambition that you've ever had?
Well, that shit ain't real.
That's not real. Yeah, no, that's movie stuff. It's like life, life in a creative medium especially is not about a big chance. It's about a series of chances. And it's like once you do get that big chance, because it does feel like we have been in a few of those like lightning rod situations where we were just at the right spot at the right time, even after those, it's not like you're just on easy street after one of those. It's about what you do with the opportunities, and that's on you as an artist. That's like, oh, so you have a huge audience now. It's on you to keep that audience. This job is not. I don't think that there is any such thing as resting on your laurels anymore. I mean, one accomplishment is so quickly forgotten in the age of Twitter. I mean, you've got to move on to the next thing. As far as like a big, huge break goes, I don't believe in it. I don't believe in that one big break. And maybe that just speaks to the fact that we've never gotten one, but I've never seen that, really.
I've never seen not a big break. I mean, for most people...
I've seen big breaks, but I've seen it happen over the course of 5 years.
5 years.
10 years.
Yeah, and most of the time, people who do, get those big breaks or whatever, they simply just didn't quit.
Yeah, that's really what it is. Like
most bands quit.
Most bands quit before they get popular.
We've seen so many bands,
and that is so subjective when I say bands quit before they get popular, because I mean, you're looking at a band that'll probably never have a snowball's chance in hell of being a household name, but will be popular in, I suppose, the right areas.
Or we find some bands that just start out and for whatever reason they just hit the right nerve and it seems that everyone likes them and they're doing well, and then they kind of peak and plateau, and sometimes they just fizzle out as if nothing happened. So there's no guarantees of anything. But if you don't quit,
you're more likely to not have to work for someone else. So.
What is driving you to play show after show after show for so long?
Well, I think that there was a time where we would play anything and anywhere.
Well,
and
if you're starting out,
if you're starting out, you have to play anytime, anywhere. I mean,
and then just figure out how to get their attention.
Yeah, figure out how to get their attention. You have to do that. I mean, you can't just show up and have people think people are going to be fawning over you. I mean, it just takes so long to really build something, anything resembling a fan base. But I really feel like at this point in our career, we're 6 hard years in, 7? 7, yeah. 7 years in. Yeah, we haven't worked for anyone else in 7 years. And you know, progress in this business is really slow. So there does come a point where you go, you know, I don't think it's worth it for me to play X venue or to play restaurants anymore, you know. But it all happens slower than you think. I mean, it's you work your way out of certain markets and you work your way up. And my advice to bands that are starting off is to just pick a name and stick with it. I mean, it's literally about not quitting. I mean, I don't think this business is about how many times you get up and try. I think it's about how many times you don't quit, you know? Because getting up and trying is really easy, but when it blows up in your face or no one gives a shit and you don't quit, that's where it comes from. So this work ethic that you see is really just a total lack of options. We couldn't get jobs, but we could get gigs. We still can't get jobs, but we can still get gigs. So I guess gigging became our job, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. And also, when you're doing music on sort of the ground up, where you don't have someone investing millions of dollars to like promote you and make sure that articles are written about you and whatnot, you have to, as you travel around, you know, you may be real hot stuff in one area, but then you go 100, 200 miles away and nobody knows you from Adam. So you kind of have to start over, you know. And there have been many times where, you know, we knew that if we go to this town, we can pull out a ton of people and it'll be great. But if we go to this town, we got to just basically see what we can get and then see if we can build on that.
Yeah.
And that's really what you have to be focusing on.
Yeah, and just playing a phenomenal show. I mean, you have to make the best music that you can. You have to make the music that you want to hear in the world. You have to play the best show that you're capable of, make the best artwork that you're capable of making, and hope that people catch on. But it's tricky. You can't do it for that, you know, because then your art becomes disingenuous, and who wants to listen to that, you know?
Tell me a little bit about Twisted.
It is a song for people that have grown up in dysfunctional households and dysfunctional families that are have been in dysfunctional relationships, and it's about reaching a point with a person or a group of people where you just stop and you just say, it's been ruined, you know, and we can move on from that situation. It's just for people that have been in a twisted relationship, had their realities twisted, had their relationships twisted up right in front of them, and you can't ever explain it because it's constantly changing, you know. It's this whole next album that we're writing is for survivors of twisted situations that chose to dance and sing instead of